Hey, Mom Tribe. It is me and Kinley today bringing you a video for those who want to see. So today's video, we're going to talk about like common mistakes that moms make after giving birth. And I'm here for it all because, whoo. So she is 5 weeks today. And it has been a challenge to say the least, especially like with Kyler being 2, still not even like quite 2.5 yet. So he's still like kind of like a baby in himself, right? It's been a lot, but bringing a baby into this world is like such a incredible experience, but it can also be super overwhelming. So today I wanted to talk about some common mistakes, again, like that new moms make after giving birth, how to avoid them for a smoother postpartum journey. So mistake number 1, not asking for help. That's the biggest thing. And I'm guilty of it myself because I think I like things to be done a certain way. So I think I have to do everything, be everything. And it's just like some days I was just like, no, we have to delegate. I have to either call in my parents, I got to call on my husband, I got to call on, like my brother or whoever's just around to help at the moment because we need help, right? Like, for example, I was getting ready to drop Kai off at school and he was just not having it. Like, he just did not want to go to school that day. I had the baby. And, like the sweet lady was like, hey, like, can I help out? Can I grab him? Can I grab, like, can I help you out in some way? And at first I was like, no, because I'm like, I don't know this lady. I don't want someone holding my baby. But Kyler was just like not having it with her. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need some help. So I'm like, okay, yes, ma'am. Like, please, like, help me out just for a second. Let me calm him down. Let me get him into his classroom and then that. Otherwise, it would have been like a complete SHIT show if I had not opted in for the help. Like, I would have been struggling, holding him, holding her, him kicking, trying to like avoid him kicking her, avoid him kicking me. It would have just been a mess. So sometimes we just have to like set our pride aside and just ask for the help when we need the help. And it's okay. It doesn't make us weak. In fact, it makes us stronger because we can get done what we need to get done, right? And we feel so much better when things are done versus like, I can't do this, I can't do that, because we're not just asking people for help when we need the help. And granted, I know it's like some people don't have access to certain resources and that help, but if you do, get it. Even if it's just like talking to someone for a little bit and getting advice on how you can live a more efficient and effective life when you have young kids, do that. Whether it's like getting help from your partner, your family, your friends, hiring a postpartum doula. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm regretting it, but it's not too late. Like, I'm literally like about to search online, and being a postpartum doula myself, I'm like, no, somebody come send me some help. And so accepting like support can really make a huge difference. Do not be that mom who's trying to do all the things because that's how you end up burning yourself out. That's how you end up resenting everyone in your household, especially your partner, because you're just looking at them like, look at you just living your best life over there and I'm over here struggling with these kids, right? Like, you're going to start getting mad at everyone around you. I have been there, especially in my early days. Like, I'm just walking around the house, cleaning up, picking up after everyone, and I'm just looking at everybody like, oh my God, I hate you guys. But it's not their fault, right? Because they don't know what they don't know. If I'm not telling them like, hey, I need you to do this and do that, they don't know. So give yourself some grace, give other people some grace, speak your mind. Now, if you're speaking your mind, they're not listening, then that's another problem, but we're going to get to that in a minute. So now you're mad at the world, right? And when you're really just overwhelmed, and you can use some extra hands and just say that, just be like, hey, like, I'm really needing you to help me wash the dishes. I really need you to hold the baby while I wash my face, brush my teeth, take a shower, do what you got to do, because you don't feel like you if you don't like take care of yourself first. Like, if you're running around doing everything for everybody else, you feel disgusting still. Like, things can be done, but you haven't done anything for you. And it's so important every single day to do at least one thing for you, even if it's just for like 10 or 15 minutes. So mistake number 2 that a lot of moms make is neglecting self-care. And like I just said, it's easy to focus entirely on your baby, right? They're sweet, they're cute, they're adorable. But your well-being is just as important as the well-being of your baby. Take time out for yourself. Take a short walk, go outside, get the baby, get outside, get some vitamin D going on, take a nice warm bath, or just like have a nice long shower, read a book. I just started reading again and it has like done wonders. Like it is like my peace and saving grace at night. Like I used to enjoy and love reading so much, and I literally have not been able to really do it in the past 2 years. But with this baby, I'm really like learning how to just slow down and be in the moment and just kind of let things be. And so it's like I just made the decision, like I'm just gonna do it. If I have free time, even if it's just for like 5 minutes, I just pick up my book and I start reading, and it really makes me feel a lot better because I just love reading and learning new things. And it's been amazing for my mental health as a mom of two, kind of like yeah, like mom of two years 2 years. So I was like, I can't quite claim the two under two, but yeah. Hey. And so mistake number 4 is like ignoring postpartum mental health. Many moms experience like baby blues, or they're like really sad all the time, you're really anxious all the time, you're overwhelmed all the time. It could lead to postpartum depression, or you may already be actually experiencing postpartum depression. And that's if that baby blues period has lasted over 2 weeks. Do not hesitate to reach out to a healthcare provider, a trusted friend, or any type of medical professional to help lead you to more resources and someone that can help you. Like your mental health is super vital for both you and your baby. Don't just let it keep going and going and going and not seeking out some type of help and support. You are not going to feel good. It's not going to get better. If you try to ignore it or just push it in the back of your mind, it's not, and that's fine. Get what you need, seriously. I can't stress that enough. Like seriously, like if you need help, speak it out. You need help, get that support, get that help. Mistake number 5 is comparing yourself to others. And we do this every day as moms, as parents. Like it's so easy to see what our friends are doing or what our family members are doing, and then like hearing family members and your parents in the back of your ear like, oh well, when I was a mom or when you were this age, you did this and I did this and I did it all by myself. And it's like, good for you, yay. Like baby, we're in different times. Like life is different these days. That whole like women did this and that and a 50 million things, like that's dead. We're not doing that. Like delegate. You're not weak. You are not less of a mother if you hire somebody to come in the home and help you out. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Do what you got to do. Because yeah, y'all may have been doing all those things by yourselves, but I can assure you were probably not at your best and you were probably not happy. And because who is happy doing all that by themselves? Like nobody. Said no one ever. Like no. It's like, yeah. So it's like, if you need something, say something. And it's like, stop comparing yourself to other people. Unfollow those toxic pages on social media. Leave those toxic Facebook groups of moms shaming other moms for how they choose to parent or feed or raise their babies or whatever they do with their babies. Like leave all that behind. We don't need that in our lives, and you don't need that in your life. You don't need to be seeing another mom bashing you. Like you don't need to be asking for advice or trying to do something and then there's other moms bashing you for like asking a question or for doing something a certain way. Like girl, bye. We're not mom shaming around here. So just your journey is unique. And trust yourself, trust your instincts. You're the only one that knows what's best for your baby. So all those other outside voices, as hard as it is to drown them out, it's not relevant. It's not for you. So whatever everybody else is doing, that's cool, that's fine, that works for them. That is beautiful. Do what works for you. Do what you need to do for you. We can't be like everybody else. We're not meant to be like everybody else. Our babies are not like every other baby. So that's just nonsense, right? And then the other thing is like, you are doing an amazing job. I need you to believe that. Even if you feel like you aren't, you still are. Because what matters is you're waking up every single day and you're showing up even when you don't want to. Because there's just like literally some days we just do not want to. And it's okay to feel like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I literally have days where I wake up and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Satan, like not today. Like I just don't feel like it today. But we're moms. We do it. We have to do it, right? Like the fact that you have that strength to even get up and that you're doing it just proves how amazing you are. And like I said, you may not feel amazing, but you are amazing. You are amazing. And you're doing the best that you can do. Sorry, on my face gets all like hot and oily, so my glasses like slide off, but don't mind me. So mistake number 6, skipping professional help when you're breastfeeding. If you're breastfeeding and you're in Facebook and you're asking all these moms for all this different advice, if you're having real problems, like if your baby is really struggling to latch, if your supply is really really low and you're only pumping like half an ounce like for the entire day, like get professional help. I'm not saying that these moms, because they're experienced, they don't know what they're talking about, which they very well could, but your situation is unique. Your breastfeeding journey is unique. There could be so many different things going on and so many different factors that these moms are not thinking about. So it really takes working with a professional, getting an assessment on you and your specific baby from a professional, and really getting professional advice, because moms are going to tell you like, oh, I drink coconut water and I made this lactation cookie and I did this and now I'm pumping like 8 ounces in 20 minutes. Like, that's fine. That probably worked for her and that's amazing and great. But that might not work for you. And then if you try that and you're going to get mad because you're like, okay, well, something is wrong with me. That's not the case. You just got advice that's not tailored to your situation. So please, 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 please. I know it's hard because like finances and different factors and things like that. But baby, we spending like that $30 on a cute outfit or that cute headband or that $200 photography session. Spend the $70 or whatever to get a lactation consultant to speak with you and give you a plan and offer you advice. Please, it is so worth it, because if you have to turn to formula, which is what's going to end up happening, which there's nothing wrong with that, but if your goal and your wish and your desire is to breastfeed, please get help on breastfeeding, because you're going to have to turn to formula and you're going to be spending like $50 a can. So you might as well just spend the $70 or $100 on a lactation consultant and get good advice. Granted, there are some situations where you do speak with a lactation consultant and it's not perfect, but that's okay, because if you get a good one, they're going to keep helping you until they can figure something out. Okay. So that's that. I'm gonna leave that alone because I get emotional, because I'm just like, I've been seeing all these moms complaining about how they want to breastfeed, but they're just not. I'm like, baby, talk to a professional. These Facebook groups are just not it, because these are things that worked for them. It's not what that might not always work for you. Anyhow, like number 7, not establishing a routine. So not like a schedule, because me personally, I don't believe in schedules, because I'm not gonna wake up at 7 a.m. every single day, feed at 7:45, pump at 8:50. Like, that's just not how my life works. So don't do a schedule, because that can be stressful, but do a routine. Like, I may not wake up at the same time every day or pump at the same time every day, but like I wake up, I know when I wake up, I get Kai up, or if Kai's still sleeping, I let him sleep, because ain't nobody waking these children if they're asleep. And I get myself together first and, like wash my face, brush my teeth, like change into new clothes, or, whatever I want to do for myself in the morning, make me some coffee, eat breakfast. Then, if he's still asleep, I let him sleep and just maybe like read or like start my work for the day or just whatever I need to do. I get her with me together, and we just have like our routine. Like we just, do our little thing throughout the day, and we keep it like that. And that's what brings me peace. So figure out like a routine that works for you, like if your kids wake up before you and they wake you up, just have a routine, get them together, get them settled, and then go do what you need to do for you. Just come up with something that works for you and be flexible. It doesn't have to be the same thing every single day, but just kind of have an idea of kind of like how you're gonna, move around throughout the day. Something that both you and your baby feel good about, and you feel settled and you feel calm. You don't feel like, oh my God, like I have to do this by 9:30. Like, don't do that to yourself. Mistake number 8, neglecting to bond with your baby. This almost happened to me and I regret it and I felt horrible about it. Girl, just trying to pull my wig off. Okay. So anyways, yes, like I decided to put Kai in like a Mother's Day Out program. So he just goes for like half a day for a few days a week. And it has been amazing for all of us. Like he really needed that outlet to like hang around other children and get like, like just some time away, and just, he's like old enough now. And I'm like, okay, because like us looking at each other all day long, it's just not working out. And so I'm having to do all the things for him and I'm not able to do anything for her. And so it was just kind of sad because like since I'm a business owner and I work for myself, I don't really have like a real maternity leave. So like, of course, I can turn my calendar off whenever I want to. And I did that, but it's like I'm still a mom and I still have another child and I'm still a wife and I still have other responsibilities and duties throughout the day. So I wasn't really able to like just stop and fully focus on her. So like sending him to a program and just kind of like letting him get some of that energy out throughout the day, like really gave me a good opportunity to have time alone with her and to really just enjoy her and just love on her and get to know her and her get to know me. Like it's just been amazing. And at night, like I have my husband, like we take turns. Like sometimes he'll do the night routine with Kai or I'll do the night routine with Kai because, I also still want to give him his one-on-one time with me as well. So it's just like I've been more intentional about spending time with just her and just enjoying her, staring at her, and just all those things like that. Doing skin to skin, talking to her, making eye contact. All those things are really crucial for your baby's development. And just really taking time to like enjoy these moments, because when I tell you, like, I'm just like, how is it that I already gave birth like a month ago? Like, there's no way. But the time freaking flies, especially when you have multiple kids, because you're so busy doing other things. Like when you're a first time mom, it's just the baby, it's like just you and your baby. But when you have other kids, like it all just flies. And so I really just want to encourage, like, spend that time basking in that newborn preciousness with your new baby. Like just find time to just enjoy it, because it's the best. But remember, no one is perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. What matters is you're learning from your mistakes, you're doing what's best for you and your baby. And as always, if you have any questions or you need support, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for my mamas. You are not alone on this journey. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to feel like you're alone, because you are not. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on motherhood, breastfeeding, and postpartum care. Take care. Cherish every moment with your little one. Follow me on Instagram for more like day in the life and just kind of following our journey, and hop in the DMs and ask your questions. Bye. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day.